Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about how can we use the Android animation view library to add some animation to our Android apps. So at first, let's add this library. So if we go to Google and write something like Android animation library. So you can got this one, which is the Android view animations library. So if you click on it, you will go to the GitHub to get the Gradle script of this library. So just go down here and you will find your Gradle. So just take those two, copy, and then go here in the Gradle script of your project, go to the module app build Gradle, and here you can paste them in the dependency part. So it is very simple to use the library. And of course, at last, you can click on Sync Now. Okay, after you have added your library, now, how can we use this library? If we go to the website of the Android Animation View Library, you can find here the class name is called Yo-Yo. So, using this Yo-Yo with the function with, you can select any one of the techniques of animation. You have a lot of animations. You can see them here. Maybe attention for flash, pulse, spatial like hang, roll in, pause like, and so on. Many more. Of course, also you can define the duration, repeat, and on which view you are going to apply this animation library. So let's try a very simple example now. If we go to our activity and let's draw this pattern on the activity, of course, we can add some edges for this button, and if we double click on it, we will get the ID. Let's call it, for example, PTN underscore NM for PTN animation. Now let's go to the Kotlin and let's write something like Yo-Yo, which is the name of the class for this library, dot with. Okay, so as you can see here now, you should define your techniques. So let's define, for example, techniques dot, for example, tada. Then for how many time you need to repeat this action, let's say, for example, 5 times, then define the duration. Let's define the duration. Let's move them to the next line. Okay, so for example, 1 second, which means each one will repeat for 1 second. So this movement, which is tada, will repeat it for 1 second for 5 times. The last thing, dot play on, which is the name of the view, which is in this example BTN NM. So just this one. Of course, you can select any techniques and you can go to the website to see all the options you can use. Now let's run this example and let's select our emulator to see the result on the screen. Okay, as you can see, this animation for the button has been done for 5 times. So in this video we have talked about how can we apply the animation using the Android Animation View Library on our Android app. See you inshallah in the next week.